Now, all of these four tap into the real reason that we fear presenting. And there is really only one reason. And that reason is that all of us, to a greater or lesser extent, want to be cool. We want to be accepted, and we want people to like us. Has anyone here got a daughter who's at prep school or early teenager, early years of high school? Just bang your hand up quickly. Don't you find that little girls have a lot of politics in the playground? You know what the politics is about? Politics is about belonging to a group. And the moment somebody doesn't want to play with you, or somebody doesn't want to take notice of you, what have you, it becomes a huge big issue. And little girl politics is far, far bigger than little boy politics. Because they just fight and get over it, and then they go and play soccer. But with little girls, it's a whole sort of social thing. It's about belonging. But it's not just something that affects little girls. It's something that affects everybody. Because if you had to go out in the playground and there's nobody for you to talk to, what are you going to do? Sit there like a lemon all on your own? We fear not belonging. We fear not being cool. If you come into an organization and people all swear and they dress in a certain way, it won't be long before you dress in a certain way and also swear, even if you didn't swear before, because that's the culture of the organization, and we tend to fit in unless you've got a really strong resolve. That's what people are like. That's what we do. So what we want in a presentation is we want to be accepted. Think of this, and this is really, really important. Why do kids go onto drugs? Because they don't belong here, so they're going to find somewhere where they do belong. And once you're into that culture, you really belong, and you've got to do things to prove that you belong. You've got to share blood and promise this and go and kill somebody and do all sorts of weird and wonderful things. They really form a brotherhood to keep you hooked into it. But it's the whole thing of belonging. Now it ties into presentations. Our only real reason for ever fearing a presentation is we fear we're going to mess up. And if we mess up, we're not going to look cool, and people are going to think we're an idiot. So let's try and explore why that happens. Okay, the first time you got behind the wheel of a car, you knew you couldn't drive. You knew it, yes. So you got lessons. Okay, and gradually things kind of happened. I mean, I remember the first time I tried to synchronize the clutch and the accelerator. It was a sad state of affairs, because I don't know if this happened to you, but I experienced this kind of thing in the car stall. And eventually, only on the fourth take did I manage to get this. But at least I got it to pull away. And eventually, about 2 or 3 months later, I was pulling away nicely. But I understood that I couldn't drive. But we get fooled with presentations because we can all talk. We can all talk reasonably well. So, I mean, why should presenting be difficult? So we get up there and do a presentation, we muck it up completely. Now we've got to justify it. So we say, I'm not good at presentations. Who's done that? You think I'm going to pick on you, don't you? All these guys here, a lot of you have thought that I can't really do presentations. I'm not good at presentations. But it's not true. All it is that you need to be trained. You need to learn about all the various different things that you need to do. And training does not involve reading a book alone. The book is a backup.